Our next question comes from Rodney Esty.
Hot Rod! Hey. I was a second late. Hot Rod, I tell you.
Hey. I was about to read the question in Rodney Dangerfield's voice. I'm going to stop. I just went to a local show last night. Scott Steiner was one of the...
It was at Guido's, formerly Nunzio's, formerly the Knuckle Club. On the menu, they had broken leg of lamb. I tell you, yeah, tough place.
I just went to the local show last night. Scott Steiner was one of the special guests. In his promo to start the night and set up his match for later, he said he was going to beat up the guys and then fuck their girls. The crowd was about 50% kids.
and he left them out?
To his credit, he did apologize at the end of the night.
I've apologized if I offended any of your kids by telling you I was going to fuck their mothers. I would have never dreamed that would have offended anyone here in this county fair in Oshkosh, Mississippi.
I've heard he could be a little unpredictable at times. Do you have any stories where he maybe said some inappropriate things or cringeworthy statements? Anything interesting about Scott Steiner, Jim?
Oh my God! Well, did you watch TNA wrestling for like 5 years? That's his interviews, and obviously considering who was writing the TV for a lot of that time, his interviews that he would give when he would fuck up the interview was better than the interview was supposed to be. You know, whether it was doing his math or whatever, but Scotty's always been a free spirit in terms of what he thinks and feels and whatever. But I mean, you know, it more than the malaprops that he'll say the wrong thing at the wrong. I mean, when they I've said a lot of things, but when they put your picture up backstage at the Hall of Fame ceremony, like, do not admit this man, you know, you can get some fucking heat, and he don't give a shit. And that's what I love about Scott Steiner is he does not give a shit. I may not agree with everything he says. I'm not going to tell him I disagree with anything, but he doesn't give a shit, and I admire that. But, I mean, just the stuff that he and Rick used to do, because today, I mean, they'd have to – it was fucking hilarious, and it was done to people that mostly deserved it, and the ones who took it well didn't have to put up with any more of it, and the ones who didn't did. And it you know, they didn't – provoke anything like the fucking Rougeaus and the Dynamite Kid business where they were, you know, slicing people's clothes up and punching them with rolls of quarters. But I've seen the Steiners duct tape people ranging from Kevin Sullivan's son, Ben, who was a misbehaving little shit in his younger days, to Oscar of Men on a Mission. They'd duct tape their arms and legs together. Or maybe they wouldn't be wearing any pants at the time. Maybe they'd be out at the, you know, the amusement park, Universal Studios, what I'm trying to say. In Orlando, you know, between the sound stages, they'd take Disco Inferno down and scuff up his elbows and and pull his pants around his fucking neck or whatever. They would sick Arnold, the dog. It was Scott's. I think it was Scott's dog, Arnold. This big pit bull. He actually was in the corner of the Steiners when they faced the Heavenly Bodies in Knoxville and Smoky Mountain Wrestling. That match on tape is on Blood Brawls and Grudges, our part of our big DVD sale. But Arnold could work as you know, better than a lot of the guys. And they would chase Bobby Eaton in his under tights and fucking one sock on and one barefoot out into the arena because Bobby's not scared, but gave a lot of respect to big, mean-looking dogs, and they would they'd fire Arnold up and then make him chase on a chain, make him chase Bobby and his big 150-pound pit bull chasing Bobby Eaton half naked out in front of the people down the fucking aisle. You know, they I'm sure offended and abused a lot of fucking people, and it was fun, and you know, and I don't remember anybody getting too offended. I think they held when Ray Candy was Kareem Muhammad. I think they held him down in the ring and in Greensboro in one of those bunkhouse battle royals and made him stick his own finger in his own ass or something. But you know, that was the wrestling business, and you know, they padlocked my goddamn suit bag to the fucking lockers in Burlington, Vermont. at Raw one night, and I just went and found the superintendent, got the bolt cutters and cut the fucking lock off and retrieved my shit. It wasn't a reason to goddamn file grievances with human resources. It was fucking funny most of the time.
I think I heard that they once, in the middle of a battle royal, just decided to pull down DDP's pants, and they just stripped him naked in the middle of the ring. What, the fans are there, they're seeing it, and he had to somehow leave the ring without any pants.